Okay. So next we are going to see about the Python programming. So from this we are going to see about the Python programming for the first 6 days. So Python from so we are going to from today onwards we are going to learn Python programming. So first so today alone we will be seeing the introductions and what are the software that we are going to use and all. We will be seeing that, and next tomorrow onwards we will be going for one of the practical sessions of this concepts. So if you so so if you have any doubts, you can connect us every time. Next thing is that next thing. So what are the today's agenda is what is the Python, features of Python, uses of Python, Python popular frameworks and libraries, best ideas and all. We'll be seeing this. Next thing is that next thing is that features. So these are the things that we are going to see that. Okay, what is a Python? So first of all, so we are going to see that what is a Python. So Python is a high level interpreted programming language. So interpreted programming language. So interpreted. Wait a minute. Students, most of them join, all of them can join in, most of them can join in YouTube Live. So for this session, so it is very, very useful. So many, already the go-to meeting is full. So new joinee can join in. New joinee can come in YouTube Live for this sessions. Okay. So Python is a high-level object-oriented programming language. So what is mean by high level? So one of them means highest level, not like that. So high level means human understanding language is called a high level language. So human understand language is called a high level language. Object oriented programming language. What is mean by object oriented? That means object oriented means so it supports class and objects. It supports class and objects in the programming language, like other programming language, that programming. So PHP like that all the supports it. So Python was developed by, so who is developed by? So Galileo van Rossum in 1989 and was released in 1991. So they developed in 1989 and released in 1991. So from 1991 to till date, 30 years it's standing. So so it's a very, very oldest language. And now also we are using the Python, so main important language in today's programs. So today's industries. Futures of Python. So futures of Python. So easy to learn. So, so easy to learn and use cross-platform, free and open source, object-oriented, large standard library, and memory management. So what is easy to learn means if I have to learn, it's a very easy. So because syntax is very simple when compared to others, the syntax is very simple. So it is very easy. So cross-platform, it support class cross-platform. So cross-platform means so it can support in Windows as well as Linux and all the things it will be supported. So free and open source. So free and open source. What is meant by free and open source means it is available for a free and whenever you can develop from this side. So that is called as free and open source. Object-oriented languages. So object-oriented languages already you know that object-oriented. So that is a so class and object it supports. Large standard library. So it consists of many libraries. So many libraries. So like what are the things libraries and all? So you know that NumPy, pandas, the basic and SQLite. So many packages there. So we can check with this what are the packages that we are available in that concept. And memory management. It will allocate memory easily. So it's very easy for that to allocate memory. So next we are going to see about the uses of Python. So uses of Python. So where we are using desktop applications, web applications, so data science, game development, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Like this, these are all other programming languages also you are using, but they are not using that like familiar. So when compared to so others. So popular frameworks. So what are the frameworks that we are in the Python? We are Python frameworks and libraries. So what is meant by that means so web development. So web development is used for one and only the server side, not a front end. So front end, we have to, if I want to use front end, you have to go for one and only the go for JavaScript programming. In the web development, we are having Django, Task, Premiere, Cherry. So these are the four packages are there, four frameworks are there, and Python guy-based applications. So what are the guy-based applications? TK, Tinkler, Python, GTK, Python Qt, Python Qt, and Python JS. So machine learning. So for machine learning, we are having TensorFlow, PyTorch, scikit-learn, Matplot, SciPy. Now we are having this package framework libraries. So mathematics, NumPy and Pandas. We are having NumPy and Pandas. These are the main packages. Many packages are there, but this is the important package in the Python. We have to need that. So best Python IDEs. So best Python IDEs. What are the best Python IDEs? Jupyter notebooks. So VS Code, Sublime Text, Python, ideally, and Spider Notebook. So each and every is that is used for one of the Jupyter Notebook is used for data science, machine learning, and all. Jupyter Notebook is the best. So if you want to go to develop a project and all, we'll be using VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Or if we are going to practice or code and all, I am using ideally. So for the best practice, so if you are a fresher and if you want to learn the Python programming and all, you can use. I'll be suggesting Jupyter Notebook. So so in this session also, we'll be using from tomorrow onwards, we'll be using one will be the Jupyter notebook for this program. So we'll be using Jupyter notebook. So because it is very, very easy for us to learn. So Jupyter notebook for the practicing purpose and all Jupyter notebooks. So why we are if we go with the real time, we will be very, very easy for this to learn. Oh, good. What are the companies using Python? So Google, Quora, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Netflix, and many companies also. These are the top companies that they are using Python as a programming language. So we are using this. Many companies are all today's all companies are using Python, but this is the top companies. So we don't want to, n number of companies are using, but this is the companies are using. So that we are using this one. And next, why Python is a best Python IDEs, integrated development environments. So for developing a projects and all, we will be using one. Next thing is that best Python. Anaconda is the best. So already I know that Jupyter Notebook. So Jupyter Notebook is a distribution of Anaconda. So that only for that reason it is not Anaconda. So Anaconda is a free and open source distribution of Python and or programming language. So Conda is a package manager system similar to pip. So Conda also similar to pip. We are having Python. So already I don't know about pip install and all. So similar to this or all, this is that. So who is a good Python developer? So problem solving mindset. So all of them are good developer, but how we can develop as a we can manage as a tell as a good developer for this a problem solving mindset. Eagerness to learn a new tools and libraries. Strong communication skills. And how things work internally and strong technical skills. So this is the point problem solving mindset. So if we give any problem, we have to know that how to sort out that problems and all. So if they give us any programming, they have to sort out. Eagerness to learn new tools and libraries. There's many daily they are developing each and every tools. So in that tools, so in that, so we have to learn a new tools and libraries. What are the developed? So that means only we have to understand today's now we have to update daily to stand in IT companies. And next, strong communication skills. So communication skills. Why we are seeing communication skills? So this apart from this the third point is apart from that concept. So what why we are need that? Because if we need the communication, if we want to develop, so each and developers will speak together and they will be know that. So that reason we have need the communication skills and how things works internally and strong technical skills. So we have to know that how this works internally. So if I give A plus B equal to 1, so A plus B and C equal to A plus B, and you have to print that. So we can give 1 plus 1 means how it works internally. So they are to do that. And strong technical skills. So technical skills means how they are working. So technical skills. And that we should know that. So you can note this. Next thing is that. So what Python is? Python is a General purpose interpreted programming language. What is meant by interpreted? Line by line execution. So line by line, each and every line. So first line, second line, third line, like that, it will be checked that. So it is called as interpreted programming language. So why became a Python developer? I want to become a Python developer. Why I want to become? Because we have to know the strong reason. So why I'm using so many programming languages that. So in that particularly, I want to know that why I'm using this Python. So for that, basic syntax and easy readable. Easy to learn. So I can easily learn. So easy to learn, fewer lines of code. So lines of code is simple when compared to Java programming. If I in Java programming, if I type 100 lines, so in Python I can do it within a 10 lines of code. So that is called as fewer lines of code. Open source software. So it is open source, free and open source. So wherever when there's no cost, so I can want to develop, I can use that. Most productive language. So it's a productive language when compared to others language, when compared to wide range of applications. So we are having a wide range of applications. So many applications for that. We are already seen that what are the applications and all. Vast and active community. So if I want to check anything and all related to Python, I can able to check within a. So if I want to Google it or any other things, I have a strong community, active community people are there. In libraries and frameworks. So built-in libraries and frameworks. Libraries means already know that many libraries are built so predefined, already stored. We don't want to install or any other things. And frameworks. So fundamental. So we can. So wait a minute. I can. So if I want to learn a Python, I thought of or any other programming language. So this is just for a knowledge purpose. So how I can learn means I can classify into three types. So three types. If I want to learn a Python or any other programming language, I can classify as a three types. So where what types that I can classify. So fundamentals. So I can classify as three types. So already told that. What is the classifications mean? Fundamentals, intermediate, basics, intermediate, and advanced concepts. Like that, we can classify and learn the things. And we can learn the things. So in that fundamentals, so basic syntax. So Jupyter notebook, what are the things? Logical operators, indentations. So spacings and all. Data types and variables, operators, strings and numbers, conditional statement, type conversions, functions and built-in functions. Next type is the main concept is classified as data structures and algorithms. Data structures and algorithms. So in that arrays and linked list, binary search and trees. So top one up, this is the algorithms. So and next Python list and tuples, dictionary sets and slicing, stacks and queues, hashing, hash tables, graph and traversing, sorting algorithm, divide and conquer, and dynamic programming. So, an advanced concept. In that advanced concept, we will be learning object-oriented programming, methods, functional programming, inheritance, operators, lambda functions, classes, regular expressions. Next, if I learned all the things, so core concepts and all, after that only, so after the three concepts only, I have to learn, I have to choose the career path. So before that, you should not want to choose a career path. After studying that three concepts, I have to choose the career path. So web development, data science, machine learning and artificial intelligence, web scraping and automation testing. So we are going to see about the data science career path. So what are the things that we are need to learn data science? So good commands over libraries, learn statistics and analysis. So mathematical formula, data visualization, data manipulations, data analysis and interpretation. Learn about databases. So databases concepts and all you'll be learning. So for this, mainly we have need the statistics. So for the web development, so I already told that for the web development, one and only the back end is all available, not the front end development. So for the back end, Django or Flask framework are that. Two frameworks are that, Django or Flask. On HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So it's used for the front end. And after that, we'll be getting a guy-based web application. So this both combined together and with the guy-based web applications. Machine learning. So if I choose machine learning and artificial intelligence as a career path, I can use applied math and statistics, machine learning algorithms, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, Keras, prediction models, neural networks for deep learning, and natural language processing. Web scraping and automation testing. So in that beautiful scope, libraries are that. So all the things it will be libraries. Beautiful scope and request libraries are there. These two libraries. Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid, and computer vision. These are used for automation testing and web scraping. So with this, we will be completing the theory part. So our next thing is that how to install Python and how we can do the basics of programming and all. So for first we are going to do that means python.org is the website. So this is the official website of Python. So all of them knows that already. So, but I'm explaining that. So if you want to get the about what is the Python and all the things will be there. If you want to download that, latest version is 3.13.7. So I already recommend that you have to install latest version for this. But if you are using, you have to use always you have to use the latest version. So if you want to download Python, if I click that, it will be simply download. So it will becomes around 27 MB. So it is easily it comes up. So otherwise, if you want to go for Windows, if you want to install the previous versions, so latest no problem that like that you can do. If you want to install the previous versions of this concepts and all, we can use for which version I need. I can able to install in this software. So if I want which software I need, I can install. So documentations. So I'll be suggesting that always use the official website for the documentation purpose. Not for the documentation for all, you can use the official website. So if I want first itself, they will be updating in this official website. After that, only the third party websites and all they will be updating in the third party websites. So I'll be strongly recommend that you can use this document, this website. So Python docs, you can go for the Python docs. So all the things will be there. What are the things, all tutorials, all the things, what's new in this concepts. So the next thing is that documentation. If you are going for documentation, sometimes you can see check with this. So community, what are the community already noted? So people will share their knowledge sharing platform. Community is nothing but a knowledge sharing. So we can share, you can get your knowledge, you can share your knowledge and you can get the information from that and news also there, events also there. So all the things are also there. So next we have known that. So next we have to know that pip install. So if I want to install Python software and all, .org is the website. So here in this website you can download all the packages. So what are the packages? So and all the things will be available here. From this website you can get this concepts. So NumPy, if I want to go to NumPy and all, they will be learning updating this. Where pip install NumPy, where I want to install. So after installing the Python only, I have to know that. So all of them installing the Python. So after that, we can see that. So I already use this software. So I for your practicing purpose, I'll be installing previous versions. So Windows installer 32. So I'll be showing one of the things that always one of them doing a mistake of the concepts. So if I install this, so install now, custom install that. So add python.exe to the path. So that here always which version I'm using. If I want to install freshly, you have to select this option, add python.exe to the path. Otherwise, you have to add path manually to the environmental variables. So this is the easy one. So that is the complex one. So it's the easy one. So kindly note this concepts. And you can install this. And after that, after install that CMD command prompt, in the command prompt, Python, you can put Python. Python means it will the Python ideally will become Python. You can do that any programming. So print off. I'm doing one small programming. So all over. So like this. This is the one. So if I give exit, so it will be exit and come. So next what I can do that, this I can close that. And next IDLE. So this is a software that comes with this Python. If I install the Python, so it will become. So here also you can do what sort of programming that you need, you can do with this. So I can do that print off all over or print off one numbers. So print off 1.1. So float. So like this, I can give this. So like this, we can do that. So this is the software. So already I told that. So Anaconda distribution. I want to install Anaconda distributions. So I already having these concepts. So anaconda.com. I have to install anaconda.com. So I want to install Anaconda. In that only distribution is Jupyter Notebook. So for this, I have to click pre-download. Anaconda.com/download. Get started. So get started means they will be asking for email address. If you give this, they will be getting you want to sign up and already you have to give that. So if you don't want to sign up or you want to only download only, you can skip registration. So this is the concept. So distribution Miniconda installer that. So you can install distribution installer, and if you click that, it can comes around 1 GB file. So after that, it will be installed in your systems. I'll be cancelling that. Already having that. So only I cancel. So simply if you open this, it will become around installation like this next and all. Then you and you can install these concepts. Okay, this is the software. So if you want, I want to install. So I want to open the Jupyter notebook for this Anaconda. Anaconda Navigator. If I install after the installation of this, I click that, so it will be opening and it will be coming that. So it will be opening. Wait for a few minutes. It will be loading. So if you want to click, otherwise you can close it. So in this, you can open the full screen. So notebook. So Jupyter notebook. So here notebook is that. So you can click launch. So launch means you have to wait for a minute. It will be launching in a new tab. So here Anaconda 3 is that. So where it is, I want to know that where it is reacting. So it is mostly it is reacting to the documents, my documents. So in that documents only it is reacting Anaconda. So all the things will be there. You can create a new file. So new folder. First you can create a new folder called bin. So inside the bin you can do your works and all. So new Python 3 terminal console, all the thing new file and all can be. But I want to install. I want to open the Python IP kernel. Okay. So here, if I want to that, I already done with that. So here you can download all over control. If I want to execute the programming, control enter. If I give that, output will be comes in a down. So print off one, control enter. I can give that. Otherwise, I can give the play button. So if I give the play button, it will be play and it will give the output. So this will be the concepts. So you can note that. So here, and I can check pointers and you can save that. Save all. I can give it. Now I will be saying that. If I want to download, I can click means it will be download as IPNY. Alright, simply I can give this control S. So checkpoint. Last checkpoint is 4 seconds, 2 seconds, like that it will be good. So what are the things which is familiar? You can give this. You can give the name, you can edit and title as Reccsar SDP. And I can click the rename. So now I get the file as IPNY. IPython notebook. Full form is IPython notebook. So always I know that I get the file as .py. Now why I'm got the IPynb Python notebook. So why? What is the reason IPynb Python PYNB? So I get that. So if I want, if I going to do in a Jupyter notebook, so I'll be getting. So I'll be if I get do in a if I doing in a this web. So either to Visual Studio Code or IDLE or command prompt or all, I'll be getting as .py file. If I doing in a Jupyter notebook, I'll be getting the file as IPNB IPython notebook. I'll be getting as IPython notebook. So kindly note these points. Okay, kindly note this concept. So this will be useful for this. So this are the concepts. So mostly you will be doing it for the web development. We will be using Visual Studio Code for doing the Python. So Python web development and all, we will be using a Visual Studio Code for developing this. So Visual Studio. So it will be easy for that. So now I know that this is a concept. So we have learned introduction and how to implement and all the things we learned this in the Python classes. So Python programming. And next thing is from tomorrow onwards, we'll be seeing the programming concept. So we'll be learning the Python programming from variables. So from the base scratch and all, we'll be learning. So how we'll be learning? So always all of them knows about already. Many of them will knows about the Python programming. But in this Python program, we'll be learning in a different way. So how we learn? So all of them think that a all the programming language is a complex thing. So how to make a programming easy way? We can in that method we can go with the concepts. So for this, what I can do means so we can learn the concept, the definitions, syntax. So definition we'll be learning a definition. We'll be learning a syntax, and we will be doing the programming and all, step-by-step procedures and all. We'll be learning, and it will be easy for us to learn the simple way. So after this sessions, all of them after the 6 days of completion of this programming, so all of them will know that will feel that all the programming language is easy one. So easy programming. So like that we can learn in a easy method. And we'll be doing in a practical way. So from tomorrow onwards, so one and only the practical sessions will be that practical with this practical sessions, we will be doing all the concepts and all. Okay. So now we will be so today this is the time. So now we can complete these sessions today. So from tomorrow onwards, the concept now we will be sharing the feedbacks in your WhatsApp group. So don't worry about that. We will be sharing this feedback form in that group link.